HikeTalkers! Big D here with my sidekick and partner in crime, Ashbone. So we decided to nickname this. Somebody else picked it for her, so we're not sure if it's going to stick, but hey, we're out here Monday. What's Mondays? Leg day. Oh man, we just did our leg workout this morning. Oh, the legs are weary.
And then we decided we couldn't get enough, so let's go for a hike too.
Yeah, so I was like, you know, you got to get the blood flowing. You got to go air out those legs. So we're going to go and get a quick 5 miler in. So here we are out on the trail. And it was cold when we first left. Wind was blowing, but guess what? Pacific Northwest. Look up there. Look what's coming. The sunball's coming. So she's now been home for a couple weeks, and we've been working on, as we talked a little bit about in the past here, about the journey and the next phase. And we got a big announcement this week, and we will bring it to you, but not today. But we were just having a little conversation about her coming back after graduating college, and her and wifey and my boy, they took a tour around the East Coast and got my boy settled out into his new life, at least for the next 4 years for his school apprenticeship model. And he's having a great time. And then Ash and Lisa took a 20 states?
Yeah, I think total, it ended up being 19 or 20.
Yeah, so 20 states, another country, because they went up into Canada and did Niagara and all that stuff. So God, they were on the road for 5 weeks, which meant I got a 5-week batch and sabbatical, and it was wonderful, I gotta say. But I'm so happy to have them home. So one of the things that we were talking about here is just this concept of overwhelm. And when we get to a place in life where we either get stuck or it's literally just time to move on and go into the next phase. And we've been working on some projects together, and we got to figure out our style, how to communicate effectively, how to work together. You know, it's something that we've never done. And she's been on her own now for 4 years, but really been on her own seemingly like 10, considering that with the lifestyle that she chose in the high-level world-class swimming, that was a full-time year-round gig. So she got to live her own life in that space, and now that she's decided that it's time for the next phase, we're working on, what are we working on that we can talk about at this point? So, because we don't want to give it up yet, but working on all kinds of stuff.
Maybe that'll come in the big announcement.
And that's coming in the big announcement. So, but we're having fun out here on the trail, and this is, just sort of the analogy of life, right? Getting on the trail. This is why we do these hike talks, is to share some of our life, what's going on, the pain, the struggle, and the victories. And, the pain and struggle is a habit, just like winning, just like being victorious is a habit. The beautiful thing is when you get locked down into just one activity, one event, one sport, one skill set, the victories come far and few between. And unfortunately, we start focusing just on the victory, and we don't focus like we should on the process, the habits, the training. You see, I'm a firm believer that if you focus on the training and you get excited about the process, that you get to decide how to win every day. because you're setting your calendar. And so we were talking about this idea of overwhelm, and as you know, all the information and data and so forth that's coming, and new plans and ideas, and it's like drinking from a fire hose. And it can be overwhelming. But again, if you start to understand that we're going to break everything down into bite-sized pieces, things that we can tackle every day, and just focus on the work habit and the process that we get to choose, we get to have those victories every day, because our model is all about winning in the process. And when you put the work in, you put the effort in, the time in, the process becomes the victory. And the goal that you set is now just the byproduct of the process and all the work you put in. You got to figure out how to time yourself so we can be a little more in sync here, because when we're I can't shoot. I suppose I could shoot the side of my head, but anyway, so I think that's going to be the cap.
Halfway point reached.
Oh, and we're going to talk about what our results are right now on our hike too. So occasionally you hear, as we're out on the trail, we're tracking, because again, you can't manage what you don't measure. So we're constantly measuring things, so we know we're putting the effort in, putting the work in, and that's how we get the victories every day. So we'll leave you with this. When you're driving yourself towards overwhelm and you don't feel like you're winning, I think we need to start looking at what you're actually focusing on and what you're putting your attention on. Because if you want to feel great every day, if you want to have these victories every day, we just have to start developing and setting some new intentions and knowing where to put that focus. So this is Big D and
Aspo.
and we are out for the day. So make it a great day. It's beautiful in the northwest, even when we get a little cloud cover, a little wind. We had a little rain. So wherever you are, all around the country, all around the world, let's go make it a great day. Ashbone and D for HikeTalk, and we're out.